Hey, what's up, Chi-Town and surrounding areas? It's yours truly, Kelly Mack, your new midday show host at V103. Hey, I appreciate you checking out my video first and foremost. And secondly, I appreciate all of the warm welcome right here to the Chicago area. Let me start by saying I am no stranger to Chicago, not at all. I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio, so I am a Midwest chick. Midwest young lady, whatever you prefer. And I've spent a lot of times in the Chi-Town area. I have a few friends here and I'm really excited about being here. Yes, I know all about the shopping on Michigan Ave, you know, the tourist area, and I love Lake Michigan. It's so sparkling blue compared to Lake Erie, which is in Cleveland, which is like super green. So yeah, I'm excited about being here. All right, so you might ask, who is Kelly Mack and what does she stand for? Well, first and foremost, I am a woman of God. Definitely a God-fearing woman. I'm not super religious and I don't think I'm holier than thou, but first and foremost, I know where my strength comes from. Secondly, I am a family woman. I love hard, and one of the most important people in my life, actually the most important person in my life, is this young man right here. This is my son, Tay, and his nickname is Shawty Mac. Now, we gave him the nickname Shawty Mac when he was 4 because when I first started off in radio, I didn't want to expose him like that. But now he's almost grown, a senior in high school, and definitely the center of my life. So son, just say a few words to the good people.
Well, my mother's been in radio for like 10 plus years, so we've done a lot of ripping and running everywhere because of her career and everything, but I've managed to adjust to everything. But me and her are like on our grind mode, so we're trying to make everything happen.
Absolutely. Like this, like thick like thieves. And this is my baby. I get on him, you know, and I am a single mother. I am not married. And it's been like that pretty much his whole life. But, you know, shout outs to all the single parents out there. I know your struggle. So being that I have moved around a lot and radio has been a big part of my life, I never did really, you know, venture off to get married and have more kids, but I always wanted more children. So I have a lot of adopted godchildren, like these two young ladies right here, my adopted daughters. We have Chantel and Shay from Cleveland, Ohio, and I've known them since they were babies, and they're, you know, been very big parts of my life as well as my son's life, and every market and city that we move to, they're a part of it as well. This is Shay.
Hi, I'm Shay, 17. I'm Sean, I'm 19.
So yes, definitely a family woman. I also love to travel. I love radio. That's what I do. I've been doing it since 1999. I've lived in some great places. I started off my radio career in Cleveland, Ohio, which moved me to Charleston, South Carolina. From there, I went to Mobile, Alabama, then to Greenville, South Carolina, then to Philly, and now here to Chicago. I am very excited. I love to get into the community and give back. One of the things that I pride myself in is mentoring younger people, particularly young ladies. I was a teen mother myself, so I like to speak out about teen pregnancy, and I like to encourage children to graduate high school and go on to higher education and prepare for their future. So more about yours truly. I love to cook. I'm working on my first cookbook coming soon, and I'll keep you up to date on that. I like to shop. And one thing you will never hear me call myself is a diva, because I'm not a diva at all. I am a very plain Jane type of chick. I don't usually wear makeup, but I do enjoy getting it done every now and then. And of course, you know, I have to keep my hair done, so I do that like maybe once every 10 days or so. My radio career has brought me a lot of wonderful, memorable times. My favorite interview ever was with President Barack Obama. I was actually the only media outlet in the state of South Carolina to be granted the interview, and that's probably my proudest interview. Outside of Barack Obama, I really enjoyed interviewing Mary J. Blige. She's one of my favorite artists of all times, and when I met her, it was like meeting that auntie that you never met, but that kind of guided you through life. I love Mary J. Blige, so that was also a highlight of my career as well. So I'm also one that loves to travel. Some of my favorite places that I visited is San Juan, Puerto Rico, and no, I'm not Puerto Rican, I just look that way. And also I recently went to Honolulu, Hawaii. So hey, enough with me. I just wanted to introduce myself to the city and say hello. I appreciate you checking me out. I appreciate all of your support. I appreciate you checking out this video, all right? So let's make sure we connect. We can connect on YouTube. My YouTube channel is MZKELLYMAC, Ms. Kelly Mack. On Twitter, I am Ms. Kelly Mack as well. And on Facebook, it's Kelly Mack Show. 3 words, Kelly Mack Show. Plus, you can connect with me right here at V103.com.